LeadX. X is for the extracurricular life of the Ateneo College students. X is for the X factor that transforms them into leaders, into men and women for others. X is for LeadX. LeadX.
Down from the hill, we stand on a hill between the earth and sky. Now all is still when Loyola's colors fly.
You are still tuned in to Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. It is 9:08 this Monday morning and we are LeadX. This is the show all about student activities, student leadership, and student org life here within the Loyola Schools of the Ateneo de Manila University. Always brought to you by the Office of Student Activities. Magandang umaga po ako po si Miguel.
Yes, good morning po. Ako po si Gino Torres.
Yan. At it's a beautiful Monday morning. It's August 24, 2020 at papalapit na po tayo na papalapit sa Burr month, Sir Ino, no? It's the second to the last Monday of the month of August dahil ang ating pinakahuling araw talaga ng August will fall on a Monday. That would be next week, August 31, which is also another long weekend, no? Dahil nga every last Monday of August we always celebrate National Heroes Day. Kaya, tama ba?
National Heroes Day, oo.
Yan, oo.
Yung mismo August 31. Actually, Sir Neil, parang sana long weekday naman.
Huwag naman long weekend.
Oo, ang hirap pala lang ganito. Parang 5 months na tayong weekend.
Oo. Nasa 5 months na tayo nasa bahay. Wala ba holiday po na Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
Oo, parang I never knew na I miss a long weekday so bad. Parang Monday to Friday na trabaho, gano'n. Napapag-usapan nga namin, Sir Neil, over the weekend kasi meron tayong event ng weekend na parang mahirap talaga yung work from home kasi iba-iba kayo ng schedule kasi pretty much you're at liberty kung ano oras ka gagawa, di ba? Yeah. So, lalo tayo, para lumalabas, on-call tayo. Diba? So, hindi man siya,
parang kung ano lang kung kailan ka lang tawagin, quote-unquote, di mo kailangan para handa ka.
Yung parang 24/7, hindi naman 24/7, pero siya, tipo, syempre, like, iba sa atin, hapon hanggang gabi nag-work, morning hanggang umaga, iba nga, gabi hanggang madaling araw. So, baka may kailangan yung isang tao, on-call ka. And naman, kumbaga, wala namang mali doon, pero siya, thankful tayo na may trabaho pa tayo. Pero siya, yung talagang it throws you off yung schedule mo. Yung nakasanayan nating schedule na tipong tayo, dahil matagal-tagal na tayong nagtatrabaho, lalo ako. Siyempre, sanay tayo doon sa meron siyang routine, di ba?
May routine, oo. Tsaka meron ka kasi, sanay tayo doon sa siyempre, meron kang pinupuntahan, meron tayong pinupuntahang physical venue or space talaga na alam natin na pag nandito ako, it's work. Pero ngayon kasi we're in our own homes na supposedly it's our place of rest, di ba, after a day of work. Pero ngayon naghahalo na siya. So yun nga, parang nag-overlap na ang place of work and place of rest. Kaya yun, medyo diba, sinasabi nga nila na ang akala natin baka mas madali at the onset, pero diba, parang itong 5 months and counting na pinagdadaanan natin, natututunan natin dahan-dahan na mas mahirap pala apparently ang work from home.
Tsaka pero syempre, lagi natin sasabihin, ang hindi natin nami-miss ay yung traffic.
Yan, Oo naman.
So, okay lang. Kahit tipo, yun yung isang siguro consolation nitong nangyayari, no? You don't get to be stuck in traffic. Yun din, nakakamiss, pero good riddance in a way na
Sa traffic.
walang naaabala. Iba, mas malalaki yung bagay na naaabala tayo. Pero yung traffic, isa yun sa mga hindi tayo naaabala.
Oo.
Anything.
Yes. Pero yun pa rin, no? Kapag minsan nakakalabas pa rin ako, of course, ako pa rin ang aming
Designated.
tribute, undesignated taga-bili ng mga gamit, grocery, ganyan. Dito pa rin, no? Well, dito sa lugar kung nasaan tayo, so yun, yung sa Marcos Highway, medyo nagka-traffic pa rin paminsan-minsan. Marami pa rin yung lumalabas. Although, yeah, I mean, kung kailangan talagang lumabas, sige, go right ahead. Pero, of course, lagi po namin pinapaalala dito sa LeadX na mag-ingat lang po tayo, always wear your face mask and face shields, no? Ngayon,
Yan ba, Sir Neil, required na?
Ang alam ko dito sa required, may mga may ibang may establishments dito na talagang hindi ka papapasukin kung hindi ka naka-face shield. So, yun. So, kailangan talaga na dala mo palagi, no, yung face shield mo. At suot mo pag nasa labas ka. Kaya, ingat lang po dahil kung napansin niyo po, wala po ang LeadX last week. We gave way to the opening of Orsem 2020, no, tuloy. No, hanggang ngayon po, tuloy pa rin po siya. Orsem is until this week. Kaya po at para po sa ating freshies, ating first year students, we hope you're enjoying your online Orsem experience. Of course, Orsem has been converted into an online and asynchronous event para po para to meet the needs and the requirements of the situation that we are in. Pero sana nga, sabi nga po namin, sana ay nag-e-enjoy ang ating freshies. At kahit na ang ating ang Orco, sana nag-e-enjoy din kayo sa run ng Orsem ngayong 2020. Yun nga, no?
Saka yung dalawang moderator.
Yes, oo.
Nag-e-enjoy din yan. Yung kasera mo, si Eka.
Yan. Enjoy kayo. Si Sir Ren, si Eka. Good morning sa inyo. At yun, ingat nga lang po tayo dahil nga 2 weeks ago, while we were at 129,000 active cases, almost 130, kung maalala niyo po, nabanggit namin yung during the show. Right now, we are nearing the 200,000 mark, no? 189,000 plus. Kaya, I mean, it's no longer a surprise, tingin ko, na parami ng active cases. Pero, despite that, ganun pa rin, syempre, kailangan pa rin natin gawin ang necessary precautions para naman makaiwas sa na mahawa tayo. No? Huwag na tayong dumagdag sa bilang na yun.
Sabi nga nila, parang pa yan, parang underestimated pa yan. Kasi marami, kasi hindi ka naman, yung protocol naman, kung wala kang nag-exhibit, hindi ka nag-exhibit ng symptoms, hindi ka parang hindi ka basta. Tsaka kung wala ka naman means, di ba, to pay for a 6,000 peso test, hindi ka rin makakapagpa-test. So, marami na wala, undiagnosed. So, yun. So, ingat din kasi hindi mo rin talaga alam kung sino yung asymptomatic, sino yung wala talaga at all.
Yes.
It's a roll of the dice. So, right now, even if hindi ka high risk, di ba, we see people our age para get sick of it and some of them even die. So, kahit wala talaga siyang pinipili, it's just that marami mas namamatay o nagkakasakit, critical na mas matanda. Pero it doesn't, di ba? Hindi naman ibig sabihin nun na hindi ka pwede tamaan ng malalang sakit.
Kaya parang hindi po ibig sabihin na if you fall between 20 and 60 years old, hindi po ibig sabihin na lower risk tayo. mas ano lang, kumbaga parang mas high risk lang siguro yung mga mas bata at mas matanda. Pero COVID-19 doesn't discriminate with age. So kailangan pa rin po natin pag-ingatan.
Doesn't discriminate, especially yan, mga favorite people ko this week, yung mga outdoors. Yes, yung mga tao na outdoors wearing their face mask but talking to the phone tapos sinatanggal nila sabang pinababa nila yung face mask.
Bakit?
Siguro psychological. Yun nga siguro psychological na feeling nila muzzled sila pag di ba? Pag
naka-mask.
Pero hindi po kayo exempted kahit may kausap kayo sa phone or do your business in the car kasi parang doon sa mga ilang beses na nag-grocery ka, gano'n, lagi may ganyan. Someone talking on the phone and putting down their mask. So, di kayo exempted. Kahit may kausap kayo sa phone, malalanghap nyo yan. And malas pa ako. Halimbawa, asymptomatic kayo, daldal kayo sa phone, binaba na yung mask ninyo, and then some high-risk person, diba, comes near you in an enclosed space. Makakaano ka pa, makakaabala ka pa, diba? So, siguro it's best not to, tapusin nyo muna yung mga business nyo, no? Kung may, kung may tatawagan kayo, sa bahay na lang, kung kaya namang iwasan, or, huwag nyo na may baba yung mask. Naririnig naman kayo.
Na water resistant po ang mga mask, hindi po soundproof. So naririnig pa rin po kayo kahit na naka-mask kayo.
I-ano nyo lang po, keep your masks on anywhere.
Tsaka
Anywhere outside.
May narinig akong advisor dito pala na parang when in public, talk less. Oo nga naman.
Yeah.
Kumbaga parang huwag ka nang makapag-chikahan talaga dun sa labas. I mean, kung nasa labas ka, sige, naka-mask kayo, ganyan. Pero yung, diba parang less talk kasi, less potential na may saliva, diba? That then come out, parang sige, naka-mask man o hindi. Oo nga naman. At yun din, parang ikaw rin, less susceptible ka rin na maka-inhale or something ng kasi hindi mo pinupusap. So, yun. Parang, sana po natin ito isipin na parang curtailing our liberties or our freedom. Hindi naman po. Ano lang talaga, di ba?
Good morning sa mga Trump supporters. Yeah. Especially yung mga Filipino immigrants na Trump supporters. How ironic.
Ay, nako talaga. Sige.
Anyway.
Pero speaking of precautions, ayun nga po, the university has also made some precautions because of the pandemic na rin po. If you have heard the Junior Term Abroad program, yung JTA natin for this school year, has been suspended. Although matagal naman ng sinuspend ng Office of the Vice President for the Loyola Schools lahat ng mga international travels, officially, yung mga official international travels na ating students and faculty and staff. So, ang JTA program po natin for this school year ay suspended po muna. At online reg, for first semester will be, or is currently happening, August 18
to
siguro 27.
Tanungin natin mamaya yung mga guests natin briefly kung kamusta kanilang
online
reg.
Yan.
Ano ba kayo? Can't-bus na rin ba kayo?
Can't-bus. Baka mga hindi nag-register, Ayan. And yung isa pong balita, the opening of the first semester has been moved from September 2 to September 9 para po sa mga for those who missed it lang po, first semester for the Loyola schools has also been moved from September 2 to September 9. Kung sa tingin niyo po medyo matagal pa yun, hindi po, dahil next week po ay September na. Sa per months na po tayo by next Tuesday. Kaya ewan ko na lang.
Ano kayang gimmick ni Jose Marichan this year?
Oo nga, yung mga picture niya lumalabas sa Facebook, hindi pa siya nakamask.
Hindi, meron yung nakamask siya.
Meron ba?
Hinihintay ko yung... Oo, meron. Hinihintay ko yung naka-face shield. Meron, mamaya, sasend ko sa'yo. Meron. Tapos, wala nga lang yung naka-face shield siya. Tapos ano yata ngayon, parang 30th anniversary ng album.
Ay, wow!
Yung Christmas album. This
Tingnan
year.
mo nga naman sa 2020, dami talaga.
Oo, dahil talaga nangyayari. No?
Ay,
Pero thankful tayo na buhay pa tayo. Kasi
mm.
unfortunately, no, marami-rami na tayong naririnig na nalalaman natin. Yung relatives, friends who also passed this year.
Or who are currently
Anyway.
struggling, no? Anyway, ayan.
Yeah.
Dahil napag-uusapan din naman natin ang pandemic at kung paano nabago ng pandemic ang mga buhay nating lahat. Yung last episode natin, we checked in on our returning student leaders and one new student leader. We had Sam Arnaldo of Ateneo Hinomoto, we had Hanako of ASEC, and we had Marco Ricafort of ACTM 2 weeks ago to talk about how their respective organizations are dealing with the pandemic, especially for Sam and Hannah, who are returning student or presidents, and also for Marco naman, who is a first-time president of this organization. For this week, for this episode of LeadX, we are going to talk about some well-known on-site org activities and organizations.
Yes.
Pag-usapan natin, tatanungin natin sila paano nila gagawin or paano nila pinaplano yung kanilang kilalang on-site activity or yung ginagawa nila as an organization ngayong online setup. Ano nga ba yung mga changes na ginawa nila? Ano yung mga preparations na currently ginagawa nila for the opening of the school year, this online, well, at least this online first semester. Ayan, Sir Ino, sino-sino po ba ang ating nakakasama? Meron sila nakakasama ngayon.
Yes, actually, nandito na sila, no? Nasa ating room na sila sa Zoom. So, medyo exciting to kasi although it's been happening for so long, they were affected before, naalala ko kasi I've been there for Mator for quite some time now. Na-affect din sila dati ng movement ng classes from June to August kasi event nila typically falls on August. So, naiba yon, and then ngayon naman, so bago na namang reality, no? So, let's see how they are adjusting. So, from the Ateneo Economics Association, we have with us the Miguel Biacora, VP for Asset Acquisition of Ateneo Economics Association, and Yatco, AVP for Corporate Relations of AEA.
Good morning, Miguel.
Good morning, friends. Yeah.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Sir Miguel. Good morning, Sir Gino.
Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Uy!
Uy!
Si Putin.
Sorry, that was for
It's okay.
my session class.
Good
Pareho
morning.
lang naman sila with my background. They're both from Parasite.
Ayan. O sige, papakilala ko na rin ang ating next two guests. Sir Ino, ayan. Uy, nasa Som si Ann. Alright. For our next two guests naman, ito rin, medyo matagal na rin. Well, 3 years. I think this is the 3rd year that I'm handling their organization. Of course, ito yung sinasabi natin organization na madalas alam natin when we think of this organization, ang naalala talaga natin outdoors. Ngayon, ano kaya ang gagawin nila? Ngayong forced tayo to stay indoors. So we have from
May Zoom
the Loyola
version ba niyan?
Mountaineers. Pwede, tingnan natin. Background lang pala. Pero kailangan pause ka.
Oo.
Ayan. From the Loyola Mountaineers, we have their Secretary General, we have Gabe Gatchalian. And we have one of their member coordinators, we have Hocson. Good morning, Gabe and Ben.
Hi.
So,
Thanks for having us.
Good
I should have changed my
morning.
background.
No, okay lang.
It's fine.
Oo. Sa akin nga po, wala lang.
Pareho kayo ng color ni Sir Neil. Eh.
Yan, oo. So, good morning everyone. Bago tayo magsimula, baka meron muna kayong babatian. Maybe shout out to anyone. Meron bang nagpapabati sa inyo? Alam ko yung ibang mga nag-announce na andito kayo ngayon.
Yeah. Like share.
Ayan.
Maaga lang, masyadong maaga.
Yeah, maybe just shout out to the other LM members. Hi.
Ayan.
Shout
Ayan.
out to the ANs that are watching right now. Hello, guys.
Yeah, shout out to my co-via heads. Specifically
Yeah.
Rafa Pedrosa, Nadina Coili,
Ayan.
and Cornelio Marquez. What's up, guys?
Hello everyone. Ayan thank you kay Rafa. No? Si Rafa kasi yung kausap ko. And si JP.
Mhm.
To try to get you guys here today. So nagtanong kasi ako kung sino available. Yan, we have you right.
Sige, baka may babatiin si Gabe. Gabe?
yeah, so shout out then to all of our EB members then and all of our members and alumni and our future applicants for
Oh, yes.
the master.
Oh my.
Yan. Baka pa natin pag-usapan yan maya-maya na yung application ng LM. Pero sige, punta muna tayo sa EA. So, we're talking about VIA, Valentine's in August. Ito yung this was the project Sir Nino was referring to earlier, no? Siguro for Anne or for Miguel, maybe you can tell our viewers na just parang a little description of what is Valentine's in August. Ano tong ginagawa ninyong bakit siya pinangalan ng Valentine's in August?
Siguro I can start. Traditionally lang, like VIA has been like a flagship project of VIA over the past years. And usually we'd sell flowers, particularly like sunflowers and roses in August. And we chose August kasi August is the time na economically na flowers are at their lowest price. So we would sell flowers to the LS community members during August in on-site campus. Pero we changed it this year kasi syempre naman we can't be on campus and flowers aren't really the hot commodity now because of the pandemic. So we changed VIA this year to care packages. So we would compile a bunch of like essentials and goods for delivery. And one other thing that we changed also this year was partnerships with social enterprises. Because usually VIA was just purely a fundraising project. So we'd just get the profits, buy flowers, and then sell them. Pero this year naman, like with all the pandemic things happening, we decided to partner up with an association, Tips a Jeep. So basically, it's a association that helps GP drivers in Katipunan. So basically, we're gonna donate like proceeds from the care packages to the jeepney drivers. So yeah, that's basically the premise.
Anne, may you wanna add
So,
something?
may wanna ask why care package? Kasi the idea was this is like a rebranding of VIA since it's not gonna be the artificial demand for flowers anymore. So we just the idea came from the organization wanting to still foster and extend the same emotions of love and care, not just the LS community, but because since nasa digital platform na tayo to a more wider audience. Like, we're catering right now to Metro Manila, or if may mas ma-reach pa kami doon. So that's really what AO wants us to review.
Okay, so you're saying that kasi right now your partner is you're partnering with the GP drivers in Katipunan, but so you're saying na pwede pang hindi lang yung GP drivers in Katipunan ang beneficiaries ng FIA this year.
Well, as much as you want to like help the general GP driver community, like we try to focus on the Katipunan GP drivers lang because like our fundraisers is only limited to a certain scope of people. So we want to help like a focus group because of our resources lang, our limited resources.
And also, the social enterprises that we partnered with, they have their own advocacies and communities that they're helping. So technically, when you buy from VIA, it's not just the jeepney drivers, which are our main beneficiaries, but you're also gonna help other communities as well through the social enterprises.
This is this year is pang ilang year na ng VIA.
And 30,
Fourth or
6?
fifth?
Yeah,
Grabe,
30.
no?
Yeah.
Around that
30.
number.
Yeah.
Masyado pa lang Oo. Wala pa tayo sa mundo, may biyan.
Wala pa tayo sa mundo, may VIA na.
Kasi I remember before, college ako. College, a long time ago. May biya na. Business cluster pa yung area.
Yeah.
Tayo sa August. So, before trendsetter yan, like marami ring ibang org projects and even offices who were inspired by the model. Selling the flowers, scalping Valentine's, diba? So medyo peg siya before Tapos we were also there when you got affected by the movement of the semester from June to August. Kasi parang lately nagsa-start yung VIA end of August and September.
End of August
parang,
na.
Yeah, so parang VIA na lang nga yung tawag, hindi na talaga Valentine's and August kasi sometimes nangyayari siya September. Because of the movement of the opening. And it's a good thing that you mentioned the jeepney drivers in Katipunan. Kasi, Sir Neil, kung napansin mo, kung napadaan ka na sa Katipunan lately, ako kasi never And then, I heard na may, talagang dumating na sa point na nanlilimos na yung mga drivers, yung mga UP jeeps.
May nakita ako, sir. Hindi ko maalala kung sa Katipunan ko ba nakita, pero may nakita na nga akong gano'n na may mga placards na sila na hawak na parang jeepney driver, pero yun nga, walang biyahe.
Kasi nga sa atin, especially sa Katipunan, ang main riders ng jeepney sa Katipunan, aside from students, yung employees.
Yes,
employees of UP, employees of Ateneo, employees and the establishments there. So ang laki kasi walang pasok dun sa tatlong schools. Wala ring impetus to there kasi Katipunan is a campus district. So school siya, diba? School, puno siya ng school. So can you just imagine yung hirap ng mga jeepney drivers ngayon?
Tsaka lalo na nung hindi pa talaga pwedeng bumiyahe. Kumbaga ang public transportation. So parang ngayon nga parang I can imagine yung frustration na pwede na quote unquote pero wala namang sumasakay. So parang
yung route nga yata ng UP hanggang ngayon hindi yata pinapayagan pa eh.
Okay.
So, oo. Kasi di ba parang ilang percent lang yung allowed?
So yun, I guess yung target beneficiary ng VIA na yung jeepney drivers along Katipunan. Although aside from yung iba pa, maganda siya. I mean, marami kayong matutulungan. Just yung kahit yung initial observation lang or initial speculations lang, diba? Marami talagang matutulungan yan. Sige, balikan natin yung via
Yes.
maya-maya. Puntahan naman natin, ito sabi ko nga yung normally outdoors ang maisip mo pag sinabing LM, pag sinabing Loyola Mountaineers. Mountaineers nga, di ba?
Kaya nga, Mountaineers nga eh.
Ayan. Okay, so we have Gabe and Bell from LM. Ano ang siguro puntahan muna natin yung initial reactions. Initial reactions when you found out that for this, at least for the first semester, when you usually hold your applications, online tayo, virtual tayo, walang physical activities, walang physical org activities. What was the initial reaction from the rest of the organization, and ano yung mga conversations na nangyari amongst yourselves?
Yeah, I think our first thought was just like, oh no, slight panic, because obviously we're a mountaineering org, and one of the main tests you have to pass in our apps process are fitness tests, so running outside. So obviously not everyone can do that now, and we can't go on campus. So I think that was one of the things we had to adjust to. It's been hard to figure out how to translate their apps process to a completely online setting. So disclaimer, we haven't really fully done that. We're still kind of holding out hope that next sem will be somehow slightly on campus. So if that's possible, then we can adjust for that. If it turns out next sem isn't, then we'll make plans for that also. But for now, we just decided to focus on the other parts of our org. So we're not just a mountaineering org. We also focus heavily on environmental awareness and also our advocacy for the respect for our indigenous peoples, and also just building an online community. So we figured that maybe that's what we can lean towards this sem.
Ayan, nabanggit ka ni Bel, no? It's parang LM, although we usually look at LM as the mountaineering org. So talagang mountaineering lang yung parang naisip natin. But they also have different advocacies, di ba? Like caring for the IP communities, which in fact, di ba, kung nakikita nyo, may mga nilalabas ang LM na posts sa kanilang Facebook page about fundraising, right? For Gabaldon, for your partners in Gabaldon.
Yeah, we have a partnered community of Dumagats who are living there. We've known them, or we've been in touch with them, I think, for more than 25 years at this point. So yeah, COVID hit them very hard, like it hit everyone else. So we're just trying to see what we can do to help them.
Yeah. Ikaw, Gabe, as SecGen of LM, is this a nightmare for Secretary General of an organization ngayong of course kasi as Secretary General parang di ba mas yung nag-handle ng administrative things. Is there parang added difficulty or an added challenge now that we're doing all digital and virtual?
Actually, for me naman, most of my work kasi is mostly online. So parang wala naman masyadong naging difference yung trabaho ko in terms of like basic responsibilities. Pero I think like given the situation, everyone's more on board with trying to realign like the org's current expectations and also what we can work on given the situation. So ayun, since yun nga, what Belle mentioned, our events mostly rely on physical spaces and the outdoors. So transitioning has been a challenge. But I think something we need to clarify then is we're not really just a mountaineering org. A lot of us do like diving, rock climbing, yoga, a lot of different activities that we can actually transition to online. So I think that's been a good transition naman.
Ayan. Yun nga siguro. Yun yung magandang maintindihan siguro, especially for those who are planning to join LM. Para din sa ating freshies, yan, na gusto sumali ng LM, yan. Sinubukan ko yung takbo nila, hirap yung 6K. Alam mo si Bel, sinabihan ako ni Bel nung
Ito ba yung
nakitakbo ko ng 6K sa kanila. Tapos nung nasa may tapat na ako ng Cebu, sabi ni Bel sa akin, "Sir, time's up."
Sorry, sir.
Hindi umaabot?
Katawa lang ako.
Next year na lang, sir, try.
Ano ka ba, Sir Neil? Buti ka nga, at least nakaganyan ka. Ako, nung assigned ako sa LM, never ako nakasali dyan. And then I've been like, parang, yun yung goal ko before. Na, syempre, ang galing natin mga ako, di ba? Pero, kahit man lang yung open climb sumali, pero parang hindi ko yata nagawa. And I've been like there for 3 or 4 years yata before nalipat. Pero ayun, hindi ko siya nagawa. Pero tama no, yung sinabi nila na I think most of the things naman, although the main thing is really mountaineering, but most of the things naman that you're doing can also be somehow still translated in some ways online, diba? Like yung environmental awareness. Na I think simula pa lang nung 90s pa lang na LM, parte na yan ng pagpa-mountaineering, diba? It's also the caring for the environment. It's not alam mo naman tayo as Ateneo organizations and as Ateneans naman. So may ganong konting wiring sa atin na parang hindi lang siya leisurely activities, so meron din siya mas may underlying advocacies, which is more important. So and then you've mentioned Gabal doon, so si Bobby Gabe comes to mind, si Sir Bob. Isa siya doon sa mga before nag-start yan. Careful.
Ayan. Sige, kung pwede lang, let's talk a little about your plans for application. Alam ko baka hindi ko alam kung may pwede na kayo sabihin about the application process. Of course, it usually takes the entire first semester. Diba? Pero yun nga, first semester ngayon, tayo ngayon, digital lang, virtual lang. Ano yung mga changes na pwede nyo na sabihin, pwede nyo i-share na pwedeng ma-expect ng mga nagbabalak sumali sa...
May physical bang kailangan gawin?
Yeah.
Kahit sa bahay?
Akit kayo sa hagdan.
Oo, ganun.
Yeah, so like I said, we're still moving our traditional apps process, hopefully next sem if it's possible. But for the sem, we're not gonna be testing the apps as much because also we, as an EB, decided, we're all students. Also, most of us have gone through intercession. We know how hard that was to balance like transitioning to an online class setting. It's gonna be hard for a lot of students, especially freshmen who have never, it's completely new to them. So to be more considerate of that, we decided that the main focus we want for the SEM is, again, just to promote and teach our advocacy some more in a way that's interesting, hopefully, to them also. And then just building the community. So trying to bring together, LM is really about bringing together like a like-minded group of people who, again, focus on the environment, focus on the rights of our indigenous peoples. And also, we're gonna try and have fun stuff like weekly workouts if they want to join. So we're trying to take the spirit of whatever we have and just putting it online if it's possible.
So yung mas ang makikita ngayon ng mga tao from LM online is the advocacies, no? Are the advocacies that you espouse, no? Yan nga. At least maganda to, no? At least na magandang platform para makita nga na LM is not just that mountaineering org na mahirap sumali. Di ba? Ayan. Weekly
Hindi,
workouts
madali
daw online.
Actually, Sir Neil, madali sumali. Mahirap matanggap.
Ay, oo. So, sign up ka lang pala sa request.
Oo, sign up ka lang.
Sali tayo.
Sali tayo.
Hirap.
Ayan.
Sana man lang makumpleto
Anyway,
yung 60,
si Belle mentioned earlier, diba? Si Belle mentioned something earlier about online classes and how
Yan.
it's extra difficult this time aside from the pandemic kasi bago lahat. Siguro just by that fact alone sobrang hirap dahil nga sobrang bago lahat yung nangyayari. I'm thinking about the members. So, ito rin, this goes to A as well. Yung VIA kasi is also at yung on a regular, normal, what used to be normal situation. VIA is one of the parang first projects of the year. In fact, for AA yata, ito yung first big project. After yata ng GA nyo, ito na agad, diba? So, it's a big thing for the members kasi ito yung una nilang experience of having to parang work with other members of the organization and exercise yung like yung cliche na what you learn in school as eco majors, di ba? Parang it's ingrained to the project, like yung nga na mababa yung presyo ng flowers pag August and then you get to trade, sell products during this event. How are members taking it right now? Parang ano yung nagiging participation nila right now? I know wala pang rec week, so you're left with your returning members and their ED. Most of the job ngayon ginagawa at this point are free. Pero how are they in terms of participation? Para mas engaged ba, less engaged, or kamusta overall? Miguel or Anne?
Yeah, I can answer that question naman muna. They're still engaged naman, just engaged in a different sense because during the past VIAs, we would assign them tasks like to deliver flowers, to carry out like listing of orders, like different projects like within the campus that we have to do. Pero it changed now. Like right now, we have this group, like an ambassadors group, where we would update younger batches to share our infographics, to change their DP. So it's same task. We still give them similar tasks to contribute to VIA, but it's just all online based.
And then when it kicks off, diba, it's gonna happen soon. What will be their participation siguro?
We're very fortunate that our previous members before and then the alumni and then the present, the ones who want to return back to AR are still very supportive of VIA. Again, VIA plays a really big role, not just for the organization being its main fundraiser, but as that channel of communication to the new members, especially for freshmen, since like last year I was a freshman and that's where I got to meet like all the people that I know right now. So that played a really big role on whether like I'd be active or not in the organization. And right now we're just trying to find very innovative ways on how to still get that traction. So from not just really like beautiful pub mats from our creative com team, but also trying to share different advocacies. Like for VIA now, we're posting infographics. So the first one we posted about the PPEs and then the rising e-commerce scene right now, and then our latest pub mat is the jeepney drivers. So just to really educate as much people as we can, and hopefully that's enough to catch their attention and join and be active in IA.
Then balikan natin, kanina you talked about even yung supply chain is also like where you get the stocks, the delivery, how you're going to deliver the products. Ano rin siya, no? In a way, social impact din siya kasi you're getting products from groups din, di ba? To help them as well during this pandemic. Even yung deliveries or deal, parang yun yata yung gusto nila. To also help the drivers, the delivery drivers.
Parang ngayon siguro maximize, no? To maximize yung project in a way na makakatulong sa mas marami.
Yes,
Diba?
it's really BS aim right now. Like to help as much as we can amidst this COVID pandemic.
Ayan. Napag-usapan natin, nabanggit ni Sir Ino kanina yung, yung online classes. Well, yung intercession that just concluded. Meron ba sa inyong may intercession classes?
I took intercession.
Ayan.
Mhm.
For Bell and Gabe, yan. May like intercession classes din tayo.
Yeah, I think we both had.
Yeah, pati si Gabe din. So yeah, kinusta ni Sir Ino kanina yung members. Kayo naman, kayong naging, well, for Miguel and Ann, para thinking about the during intercession,
Yes.
and for Bell and Gabe, thinking about the org. Kumusta, kumusta yung experience of intercession as parang people in position in your organizations? Meron ba kayong mga na-encounter na ano yung mga na-encounter ninyo na difficulties, if any? Parang taking classes and at the same time parang thinking about, parang paano na kaya itong project namin, paano na kaya yung org namin, meron bang ganong difficulties or parang wala bang ganong difficulties? How did you address those difficulties? Siguro si Gabe. Let's start with Gabe.
Definitely, there's been a lot of changes nga, given the situation. I think one thing that I really noticed is that time goes by much quicker online. It can either be really smooth kasi parang send ka lang ng message tapos magre-reply agad sila. Hindi yung tipong hihintay mo pa sila mag-meeting and everything, kukuha pa ng pagkain sa Gonzaga, sa Jason, pabalik pa. So parang ayun, it can be really smooth or really time-consuming depending on your internet connection. And not a lot of people really have like very stable internet connection, di ba? So parang yun din yung challenge na we're trying to find more ways to involve people even if they don't have good internet connection. So even if that involves just sharing posts, like joining meetings, seeing the minutes for documents, and opening different drives and documents for everyone to see. I think those little things try to increase the engagement of people. Like, for example, what you guys mentioned earlier na we had the fundraising for Gabaldon during intercession. And a lot of our members ended up like donating or asking their relatives or their parents or their friends to donate to the fundraiser. And you can really see that even if it's online, people are still very willing to cooperate or involve themselves in the organization.
Ngayon ko lang narinig yung ganung perspective na tumatagal pag physical kasi ang dami pang ginagawa.
Oo, ang dami rituals
sa Gonzaga.
No. Na-miss ko tuloy si Juicy Juice.
Yeah.
Miss ko yung turon na AMPC.
Juicy
Tsaka
Juice.
banana ko yun.
Yan. Saka yung that ramyun place upstairs. What's that called?
Happy House.
That Korean stall. Yeah.
Ayan, nakakamiss na pag-usapan ng Gonzaga at ng cases. Hindi, pero tama nga, I mean, similar to what we were talking about earlier, kami ni Sir Nino, na parang, hindi naman sa 24/7, pero parang, mas, di ba, parang mas na-alert ka to respond ngayong virtual setup tayo, kesa yung nung physical pa tayong nakakapunta sa campus, ganyan.
Sir Neil, parang ano, di ba? Yung napag-usapan din natin a few episodes ago, time feels fast and slow at the same time.
Oo.
Parang ang bilis niya at the same time ang bagal niya. Kaya
Parang-
siguro yun yung nakaka-stress, di ba?
Yes, oo. Parang pag-iisipin mo, hala, September na next week. Pero parang wala naman, pero nandito na ako sa bahay. Yung parang gano'n, di ba? Nandito na ako sa bahay,
Oo.
wala akong ginagawa. Pero September na next week.
Or September na
Ah.
next week. Tapos, hala, parang miss ko na mag-school. Pero hala, parang wala pa ako nagagawang maayos. Di ba?
Oo. Parang gano'n. Meron bang ganong feeling sa inyo na yun nga, yung parang sabi ni Sir Willie na parang time goes by so fast but yet parang feeling mo ang dami mong pang kailangang gawin. How does that, how do you respond to that?
Yeah, I think it can be pretty overwhelming. I think just especially with everything happening currently in the world, just by that by in itself is already so overwhelming. And then you have to do classes, and then like for me and the seniors, it's thesis. Like how do you do thesis in your house?
Yeah.
So there's a lot to worry about. I think that's one of the things we had to consider also because yeah, even though it's quicker and it's easier online, we also had to make sure that we kind of set boundaries for ourselves because it's easy to just message at any hour and expect a reply, but then you also have to know how to separate. Even if you're just in your house, you have to like mentally separate yourself and take a break from your work sometimes. Yeah.
Oo, di ba? And you get to spend more time now with your families or with the people at your house na
And then for
parang
one
some-
thing lang, for one thing lang, Sir Neil, siguro nagkakaalaman na nung mga ginagawa natin sa trabaho.
Oo.
Di ba? Whoever's at home, like if your family or friends, di ba, other relatives or home, di ba, parang nagkakaalaman na tayo kung ano ginagawa natin when we're not at home, di ba?
Napag-usapan natin to, Sir Ino, di ba? Na parang, uy,
Oo.
alam na tuloy ng mga tao sa bahay, ano ba talaga yung ginagawa ko sa atin?
Oo.
Ano ba talaga yung ginagawa ng OSA for me?
Yeah, and especially to students, like, ano yung ginagawa? Yan pala yung mga ginagawa nyo, ha? Pag, di ba? Like, when you're stuck at school, even if wala kayong class, pumupunta kayo sa school sometimes, di ba? So, parang, ito pala yun, di ba? Ito
Yan pala yung org na yan, ha?
Yan pala yung org na yan, di ba?
Ayan. Curious ako kay Ann. Kasi Ann, you're a sophomore right now, right?
Yes.
Yon. So, kumusta naman yung feeling na on your second year in Ateneo, ganito, na, yun, parang, of course, syempre hindi mo ito ina-expect, pero, no one expected this, pero, yun, parang, kumusta, of course, coming from your first year in the Loyola schools, and then now, second year mo, and then this happened, anong reaction mo about that?
Syempre, as a freshman and also coming from the province, like, that was a really big adjustment agad for me. And then there's this really big adjustment na ulit that I have to do. And the biggest thing I had to adjust was time and priorities because, for being an EB and planning for VIA, usually when you plan an event, it should be synchronous. But then right now, we're all doing asynchronous learning and asynchronous planning. And we all have our different time tables and time slots for different things. So, ayun, it's a hard adjustment period, but kaya naman with the help of the EB and then the AL community and the LS community.
Right. Yan. Yun din, lagi natin sinasabi sa Ino na marami rin namang tulong na ino-offer ang university, be it through offices like OSA or with your with your peers, with your classmates, with your org mates. kailangan talaga, parang kailangan talaga natin ng kausap. Kailangan talaga na kausap pa rin natin yung mga usual nating kausap.
Yeah.
Nung nandun pa tayo, nung nakakabalik pa tayo sa campus. Yan. Ikaw, Miguel, you're in your, anong year mo na ngayon?
Fourth year na. I'm a senior na. Yeah.
Senior na rin. So, ikaw naman, as a senior, nakita mo kung ano yung pinagdaanan ng seniors last school year. Nananakot talaga tuturo pa. Hindi. Pati si Gabe din, di ba, and Bell, you're also both seniors.
Yeah.
Last year,
Yeah,
parang
fifth.
ano, no?
Fifth year.
It ended
ES ka
abruptly.
naman.
Yeah.
Ayan. So, meron bang ganong fear or concern na alam ko LM, ayan, you're watching out for announcements for second sem kung ano mangyayari, pero for Miguel, as a senior student, are you worrying about na baka ganun din yung maging second semester mo this coming school year, this school year? And how are you, parang ano yung iniisip mo about that?
I guess it's an adjustment lang talaga. Because like, syempre nga, everyone's adjusting differently to this. And as a senior, I think I'm experiencing this year differently from the normal seniors. So, because I condo in Katipunan, and I recently moved out of my condo because I felt like there's a chance na we would spend like the entire senior year just at home. So it's really a change. So usually people would parang relish the time they have in Ateneo, but at the same time, at this time, I guess we have to approach relishing time in Ateneo in a different way compared to normal seniors. So yeah.
Wait, sure, meron ng ganong si Miguel na baka kahit second sem, well, hindi natin alam.
Yeah. And sadly, we're gonna come back to Katipunan para a very different Katipunan. So once we're back, although Ateneo is still there, many establishments will not be there. Dorms even, di ba? Even yung mga dorms nagsasara eh. Like we heard my place closing down.
Yes.
Di ba? So, yun. Ano siya eh, parang I think after this, we need not only reflection, prayer, but also some form of group therapy siguro. And conversations as a community. Kasi parang may grief pa rin some form of grief in all of us.
Kaya naman, yun nga mahalaga that we still continue, para diba patuloy lang, continue on with the work that we do in the organizations. Kaya talagang we really encourage everyone, siguro, talking to the incoming first year students, sali kayo ng organizations. Marami kayong matututunan. It will keep you busy. Siguro, I mean,
yes.
for the least of it, it will keep you busy.
Yes.
Ngayong nasa bahay lang kayo. Diba? Aside from academics. Diba?
Yes, and orgs right now are in a very special position, especially right now even yung classes, yung ACADS are very very different. We find orgs parang doing similar things but better, and I think mas nag-a-adjust pa, mas okay yung orgs unfortunately or unfortunately. So parang it's a refuge for students, 'di ba? Na para if you find na classes or yung online classes niyo are too stressful na mabigat. Like during before before this, may orgs, di ba? That you can hang out with parang friends, di ba? Get to know people or strengthen your skills, hone your skills, find your passions. So yun, very particular, very special place yung student activities in the time where there seems to be parang instability everywhere.
Kaya join orgs. Malapit-lapit na ang Rec Week, ang COA Rec Week. Even ang Lions Rec Week, no? Although wala pa tayong information about the Lions.
Same yata, Sir Neil. Same sila
lang, di ba?
Yeah.
Ayan. Kung nakikita nyo na yung mga DP plus ng ating ng COA, no? Yung Coalesce. Ayan.
Coalesce. Coamor.
Coalesce, Coamor. Ayan. Abangan nyo lang yan. Sali kayo ng organizations. Ayan. Sige. Hingan ko na lang kayo ng final message. Siguro, if you have something to tell your team, and siguro kung may gusto kayong invite to join organizations, this is your ito yung time niyo. Siguro let's begin with Aya, with the
Tell me your and Miguel, siguro yung products, when, how to reach you if they want to buy, siguro in advance kung may ganong option. Go ahead.
Okay, so we're inviting everyone to participate in Valentine's in August. That will be next week, August 31 to September 11. It's gonna be a 2-week online event. You can like the Valentine's in August page or the Instagram account to get updates about that. As for the packages, we will be revealing them soon. But again, they're gonna be your COVID essentials and then some products from our partner social enterprises. You can help by buying the packages or you can help by simply sharing the infographics so that we can educate more people about the things that are happening around right now.
And then pwede rin pwede rin I can buy din for someone else, parang ganon. May ganong option din. Parang as a gift.
Yes, you can. The option is still the same, sending to someone. Pero hindi naman siya yung bigla na lang kakatok yung courier tapos magde-deliver. No.
And hindi rin taga-area yung magde-deliver.
Oo. At hindi rin siya kakanta ha. Hindi rin kakanta yung magde-deliver.
Yes. So rest assured that alam naman nung pagbibigyan na may darating na package. It's not gonna be like a surprise like the BS before. Kasi syempre, for privacy reasons as well.
Miguel, you wanna add something?
Siguro just to build up on what you said. Now, we just want to keep people informed. So we're just inviting our audience members to read our infographics, share them, and sort of like discern on what you post because we really try to post the most relevant socio-economic issues, social and economic news articles to inform the community.
Yeah. And then EcoDep also has been active in social media, providing other research and studies about it, about COVID.
All right, thanks, Annie and Miguel. From the Loyola Mountaineers naman, Bell and Gabe. Message and...
Yeah, siguro this is just the people who are thinking of applying, who have maybe haven't applied before or were intimidated by like the runs or the climbs. Feel free to just sign up. I mean, it's online now, so it's just like one click, just sign up. See what we're about. If you don't like it, maybe you don't have to push through the next summit. We're still happy to have you, even if you don't. But hopefully you do.
Yeah. Just bouncing off from what Belle said also, we have a different apps process, but we're still here. and you're still very welcome to join us. So if you want to take a look at our page, it's at facebook.com/Loyola Mountaineers. And we also have an Instagram on
Get that plug.
account. Bago lang siya. So ayun, we're gonna
Oh.
have a lot of posts once Rec Week comes.
Thank you. I think, Sir Neil, marami ngayon mga orgs na nagpo-put up ng Instagram page. So, yes.
Okay.
Oo.
Yeah. Ang EA ba meron na? May Instagram na kayo?
Yes, we do.
Oh yeah, we just
Yeah.
made one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then kahapon yung PMSA just added us. So, meron na rin sila.
Okay. Ayan, no? At, ayan, so, again, katulad na sinasabi namin dito sa LeadX, find your passions in the organizations. You have a lot of choices. You have COA, you have Lions, and it's sabi nga ni Sir Rino, it's a refuge. It's a way to it's a coping mechanism din, I think. It's a way to cope with yung pagiging stuck natin sa ating mga bahay-bahay lang.
And it's a source of
if you-
hope.
Yes. But if you want to join groups of people with the same advocacies as yours, aside from doing academic work in the Ateneo, orgs is the way to do it.
And if you want to help out and you don't know how to, kasi, di ba, there are a lot of good intentions floating around. People just want to help out. Orgs are perfect venue to do so. So you have LE, who's also with environmental advocacy. AS do helping out social entrepreneurs with VIA. So perfect opportunities for you to help out. Yun, especially ngayong panahon na kailangan ng maraming tulong.
Kailangan nating magtulungan.
Yes.
And on that note, we are thanking Miguel and Anne from the Ateneo Association, and Belle and Gabe from the Loyola Mountaineers for joining us this morning. Thank you guys for
Thank you
being
for having us.
here. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Maraming salamat. And we thank you for joining us this Monday morning for LeadX. Again, this is always brought to you by the Loyola School's Office of Student Activities. Mamaya po, dyan lang po kayo. In a little bit, we will be joined. We will have Cardinal Chito. Hindi na pala, aalis na pala kami. Aalis kami. Pero darating si Cardinal Chito Tagle for the Word Exposed. Mamaya po yan, 11 a.m. So keep it right here on Radyo Patipunan 87.9 FM. Ako po si Neil Reyes.
Po si Gino Flores. Have a great day ahead.
And we will see you again next time. Have a great day, have a great week ahead. Bye, guys.
Between the earth and sky. Now all is still when the Loyola's colors fly. Our courses run and the setting sun ends Ateneo's day. Eyes are dry at the last goodbye.
LeadX. X is for the extracurricular life of the Ateneo College students. X is for the X factor that transforms them into leaders, into men and women for others. X is for LeadX. LeadX.